That's right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's right. Uh-huh.
Now what does everything is how it ought to be.
作りのタワーの下僕らは集まったどこにいても自分らしく思いのままに Where you can be what you wanna be and say what you wanna say 思いは同じそれは大きくなって流れてゆくここでどこにいても自分らしく思いのままに Where you can be what you wanna be and say what you wanna say Where you can be what you wanna be and say what you wanna say Where you can be what you wanna be and say what you wanna say Where you can be what you wanna be and say what you wanna say
I'm Kat Davids. I'm running a radio show, Spinning Grounds, usually based off Berlin. And today we are here live from Cape Town, well, kind of live, I guess, recording some sets and just chatting a bit, and have 3 extremely special artists here. And yeah, I would love to maybe get some introductions going. Who you are, what you're up to.
Hello, I'm Mandy Alexander, DJ name Hypoestes, DJ, writer, although I haven't written in a very long time, but I do still write. And now I'd say promoter as well, and recently started our own like little radio space thing called Blip Radio. Yeah, that's me.
I'm Fernando Damon. I'm a drummer, musician, band leader, and label owner of Teal Street Records, which was birthed in Cape Town in 2020. Thanks for having us here, Kat. I think we played together a few years ago, so it's cool that we can do this. But yeah, that's what I do. I also belong to a group, Dead Symbols. Yeah, that's basically what I do, man.
Hello, I'm Josh.dlm from the scene in Durban. Moved to Cape Town 3 years ago. I am the creative lead for a brand with my best friend called Hotbox. I'm also a DJ. My friend Connor behind the camera. We also run a show called Felt here at the A11 Studios, focusing on house and deep house in South Africa. I think that's about it. There's probably something else, but
I don't know, it's something when I came here first time 11 years ago when I studied, but also over the last years, I think something that I find so inspiring and so amazing about the seniors, that I feel like everyone is running their own things, starting their own things. It's like you don't just tap into, okay, I'm getting booked and that's it, you know? Like everyone is so, or not everyone, but I feel like many, like we have good examples right here. What do you think that is, and do you feel the same way living here? And yeah, I don't know, you do an event series, you have a record label, you're doing a radio show, and you do so much more beyond these things. But yeah, I would be curious what your thoughts are about that.
I feel that we feel it's necessary to do our own thing. Again, like before 2020, things were way different. And there was like a lot of tokenism that was happening within the city, and we'd be complaining, me like being the writer and not being afraid to be blackballed, so like I would call things out. But I think within my own growth, you then begin to realize you can't keep asking the so-called gatekeepers and the people who are running the things to include you, because also the intention and the heart that they do it with isn't like welcoming you. So for myself, I don't want to be included in those spaces. And I just see like younger people still demanding, whoa, we're going to something now. Like this is like asking for representation, and this like goes within the world. But we are very far beyond just needing to be represented. Is to like actually start from the bottom, and with whatever resources you have, you can make things happen. I think the goal shouldn't be for it to be something very big, like with this radio station thing that we're doing, is for it to be a physical space, which is what we had with Hamshack Radio and the other radio, and we don't have that anymore. And I just see like, yeah, this is also like we, Fernando and myself, like would meet up and just talk about things. What are we curious about? What do we want to do? So that is like lacking in South Africa. So it's like those small things coming together. What do you have that you can contribute? I always say like to both give and receive, and not just expect to get from people that have been here before us. So I think it's a necessity to do something for yourself and with others.
I think, yeah, just to add to that, myself and Fernando were having a discussion earlier, and it was just based around a lot of artists I've found feel that they get true recognition once they've been either booked or asked to be part of something that is already very much established. And that's kind of really hard when you're coming from like the bottom of the world, and a lot of your a lot of the things that you want to be recognized for in Europe or are more than just like a domestic flight away. So a lot of the time it restricts us from even taking the necessary steps to get to that place. And I feel that hurts us in the creation of our own things. So just like with Felt, like the main reason behind Felt is to just show that something like this is possible and that you can do it. And the hopes is that there are other people that, follow our lead in the sense of creating their own shows, utilizing the spaces we do have, so that there is this other ecosystem that we then create for ourselves. And I think through that comes recognition, comes representation, comes creative outlets. And I think a large part of why a lot of Cape Town creatives are maybe flustered and a bit annoyed at times is because they don't necessarily have the space to outlet their creative processes. Just because we, as I said, like we feel that we're not doing as much of a justice or as much as other people because what we have isn't as established, but we are in a phase where we need to establish it ourselves. It's very much a build it and they will come mentality right now, which I think is great, but it's also hard at times,
Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep it short, but I guess there are a lot more things and a lot more people kind of doing things for themselves, by themselves, as a just as a matter of urgency or agency, But yeah, I definitely do understand, just to tie into what Josh said about kind of ticking these boxes. I was a young producer, a 20-year-old producer, trying to really kind of have anyone that was willing to listen to my music. So I definitely understand, labels and, they're really cool to have your music, Benji B playing your music and, some of the people you look up to paying attention to your work, but it really has nothing to do with your legacy, like NTS is not a part of our legacy in South Africa. Neither is Rents FM and neither is Worldwide FM or the BBC. And we just need to, I guess, educate ourselves and just, I guess, start your own shit,
Yeah. What if you think about it, like, is there something where you say, I wish for something specific to maybe be also, or I don't know, like coming more from the Berlin scene or living there and being based there for many years, like if you would say, like, I wish for maybe also European artists, labels, bookers, promoters, radio shows, like you mentioned now, like something you have in mind where like, I wish they would.
Yeah, I also do think, this is just my experience, but it's like those things come, it's like money. It's like if you do everything to kind of, if money is your only reason to kind of get up in the morning, you're not going to make any money. And so I feel it's the same way. I think everything that I like prayed for, like, I want to do this, it's just found me. And it sounds a little brash and like, but I don't really think I had to do what I was trying to do. I had to build what I was trying to build. But as far as reaching these people, I think they just, they come in to find us, this is the thing. We were just talking about it, like people want to come here and find out, and maybe we should let people find out, instead of kind of foisting.
Chasing them.
Yeah, because we don't have to. We could be doing so. Josh just sorry guys, I can talk a lot, but just Josh just made the perfect example, like with the large radio. Like he can do it himself, and he can basically build his own archive, and even kind of tailor this archive to people he thinks is deserving of a platform, or
I think what in my eyes, what would be appreciated And this is just like tying in what's happened in other places in the world and noticing a certain pattern and resemblance to our past and our history, is that a lot of these places that were segregated, or it was against kind of the law to party and be together regardless of like race, sexuality, there's someone who's now, whether it be like a creative council that funds certain spaces, or artists, and really understands that the dance floor is a catalyst for healing, and like bringing people together is extremely beneficial for scenes around the world. And in South Africa, we have the right people with the right idea and the right intention on coming to a space and receiving a certain level of healing in their own way. That's their relationship, obviously, with the space and with music. I just don't think that there's as much investment from the government or even just creative corporations. And it's not like there's a lack of creative individuals, or as I mentioned, like people with the right intention. I just feel like a lot of people, or a lot of these corporations, or even the government, just think that because of Cape Town is like an extreme tourism hub, that it stops at like coming to see the mountains or the ocean and our cultural significance. But they don't understand that, you know, the people living here, we get together when we come together, and like these spaces such as the dance floor it is like these, the dance floor soundtracks us coming together, and personally a lot of healing. And I feel like I can speak for everyone on this couch that like music has definitely in many ways than other got us out of our heads and really like pushed us to a point where we are a bit more patient with people, a bit more patient with ourselves, and a bit more open to dialogues where we can understand each other better. And especially with our past, like as a country, I would definitely appreciate if, you know, there was someone, if I don't know if it's, as I said, a government or a council that looked at this as a therapy for the people, you know.
Anyone who's listening to this, invest in our.
Gating.
Please, anyone who's listening.
You're gating to the gates.
Land on us. Land on us.
Basically, yeah, just like some sort of funding or backing for us, you know. Like as I say, it's not an extreme expense shooting a show here, and that's purely because A11 has structured it that way, which we're very grateful for. But you know, there's a lot of things like venues and it's very expensive for South Africans to put on a party in South Africa. Like it is, if we want to keep it to a standard where we feel like, okay, cool, this is fitting in with the rest of the current climate, you know, like we are doing things at a great level because we're able to, but it's no shortage of expense, you know. So if there was some sort of funding, specifically in an electronic music sense, Fernando will be able to speak more on the acoustic side of things and live side of things, but specifically in electronic music sense, it would be great if we caught some of that tourism budget for sure.
Yeah, it's actually insane, like all the things that are happening here and that have been built besides there not being these kind of structures. Yeah. Like again in Berlin, there is a club commission that is directly working with the government. I mean, of course, there's also right now lots of problems in clubs closing and so on, but still, like there are so many fundings you can get, things you can apply for sound systems and so on. Like there is just a system and a structure for it and awareness. And I don't know, I think it's crazy, like some festivals you go here and how good and how careful the sound is created and all these things all built on the ground, like without having someone to be like, okay, here you get big support.
If the festival or like 2-3 events like don't do well, the event closes, you know, and like all the capability that those spaces can hold for people, for constructive change, you know, for healing. And I'm big on a healing aspect of music, because majority of me coming into my own self-awareness and my understanding of people's opinions around me, and the way in which how I take up space in society has been from the perspective of a dance floor, not as a DJ, but from the floor, really digesting things and working things out in my head. So I know for a fact I'm not the only one, and these spaces need to exist, but it's increasingly harder for these spaces to exist, and I think it's very important for us for them to exist. Yeah.
I just had a thought talking about music and also healing aspects of music, and we also gonna listen to some music today.
Of course, yes.
And I heard it's a debut B2B happening. Is that right? Yeah. So
literally.
you two are playing soon somewhere out today, first time here.
Literally.
Yeah. I'm curious what kind of music you brought, and if this is your typical music, like maybe just your music connection in general, and where it's coming from, what you play, and.
But today, like, because also it's an hour set, I would say, like, yeah, I play sub-genres of house, so today is a bit more chilled, but also, like, we had the conversation, I'm, like, in this hydro phase of electronic music, so, like, music tracks that, like, brings the ocean to mind, very, like, electro, Drixian, yeah, got the Drixian tattoo, but then still I think like what I'm like known for, so like lots of percussive elements, and then the vocals as well, so I'm gonna find out myself what I'm playing.
Yeah, I think I gave Mandy a call this morning, and my opening words were just like, what do you want to play? And she explained to me where her head was at and what she was feeling.
I play ocean.
Yeah, perfect. Don't worry, I'll bring the fish. Literally, and yeah, at that point, I think there isn't necessarily a huge structure behind it, like one that we've discussed. We agreed to just go with intuition, and whatever comes from that, it was unique and organic, and I think it'll translate. I think when there's a certain amount of intention behind the music, you notice patterns in what the other person is playing, and I feel very comfortable, even though it is our first time playing like music together at like ever.
Yeah.
We've never even had a session
I was gonna
before.
say I'm more curious like about the energy, and that's what I've become more aware of, like playing back to backs, even if like technically it's good or it sounds amazing, but
The question of
the
How do you
vibe
feel?
is
Yeah.
weird. It's like, okay, maybe we shouldn't do this again. It's like really like, are we gonna be vibing together? So yeah, and like I've seen, big fan of what Josh does as well. So it's also an amazing opportunity to actually get to exchange music,
exactly.
and then play at our event. Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna play the first hour. I packed some. I was just telling Mandy I've been collecting a lot of this label called ECM, which is basically like the Scandinavian jazz label, the European jazz label. And I've just been finding some things from when I used to work in a record store a few years ago, at the Other Records.
Oh, that's sad.
So I'd found some early ECM stuff, and when we were away now, I managed to pick up some more. So I'm just also coming to share, listen to something else that maybe they won't be playing. So it's a nice little balance. Yeah.
And I think there might be some of your own music in there too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I could have brought 2 of my records actually, but I'll play something. Yeah, thank you, man. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kat.
Thank you.